What's happening, everyone? We're going to get you a teardown today. Today we're going to do the HD65 Ultra. Show you how to do a full teardown so you can do a screen replacement or replace another part that you're trying to fix on the phone. Just a reminder, when you do a teardown or slash work on your phone, you could potentially cause more damage than good. So if you're not really confident in your skill set, I would strongly suggest using a professional. Otherwise, I'll show you how this phone comes apart. First thing we got to do is take the back cover off. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe. We have a ton more of these hard resets and teardowns coming up. So if you want to see something special, drop a comment and we'll try to get that up for you. But let's work on this bad boy. Back cover off, don't need that, set it to the side. Pull the battery, don't need that either, set that to the side as well. So then we have all these wonderful screws that we got to take apart. So grab your handy dandy screwdriver and start taking them off. All right, so once you do that, zoom back out, just make sure I didn't miss any screws. I have a tendency to miss one or two here and there. It happens. All right, so after we get the screws out, you can grab your pry tool. Some people prefer to use a plastic one. I use a metal one. That's what I like to use. That's what I'm used to. But there's really no wrong tool potentially to use. Just need something you can get under here a little bit and pry up a little bit. So you have your mid frame. You can kind of see it right over here already coming apart. So you want to find where it meets the frame of the screen and pull up a little bit. So in this case, we have a spot over here. Pull up a little bit. Meets down here. Pull up a little bit. And if you're trying to pull this and it's not coming out, take a step back and make sure you take all the screws out. So I double check to make sure, because that one's a little bit rough for some reason in that corner. I like to go for the corners because then it just kind of helps you facilitate the movement. That one's just really stuck on there. Let's go on this side. Pull up a little bit. Man, why is that one so stuck on there? All right. Oop. There we go. One of these clips are just really in there. All right, so that's off. That's your camera lens right there. Put that to the side. So when you take this off, you will usually have a couple of screws left over. Let's get those out too. Looks like there's one right here, and one right there. We'll take those out first. And those don't want to be magnetic for some reason. All right, once we get those out, we can start disconnecting all the connectors. You have the main ribbon right here. You have your front camera ribbon right there. Push that up. Main camera, push that up. You have your flash over here as well too, and it looks like it goes underneath there. So I'm just gonna pry that up a little bit. Just make sure it doesn't get stuck later. Gently. Sorry, this is a little bit harder to do with a camera right in front of me. Then you have the ribbon flex for the power volume button flex right there. So move that out of the way. And then you have the coax going down to this little PCB with a mic connected to it, your vibration motor, and your loudspeaker. And we're going to leave that alone since we really don't need to touch it. Since realistically we want to just get this board out so we can use this to fix a phone that has a bad screen. So we will pop the coax off too, just like that. And slide that just out of the way. And the ear speaker is wired in, so you have to pry that back a little bit. Just try to be careful and not to rip the wires, because if you do, and unless you have good soldering skills, it's going to be kind of donezo on that aspect. So we got that, and then just find a good spot to try to just slowly pry up a little bit. If you feel like it's stuck, take a look. Maybe you have a screw in there, or it's hung up on a piece of flex of some sort, just in case. So the camera is stuck in there, so just pull that out. And these cameras usually just has a piece of tape in there, so you just pull that up a little bit. Oh, and there it goes. So that is out. The board is out. We can take this coax antenna cable out. Boom, done. So there's your rear camera and flash, and you see how it was connected to the board. So if you try prying it out a little too much, it probably could have messed it up. Let's unplug the front camera. So it comes right off. And that's about it. That's basically it on this teardown. It's pretty simple. And you can just have the flex out as well. Once you have that peeled back, just try to get in the middle. I try not to go where the buttons actually are. And then kind of slide up a little bit. Also, if it's really stuck, just, you can do my favorite thing is just add a little bit of heat. A little bit of heat usually fixes everything. And then I'm just gently pulling. If it feels, don't pull too hard. If it feels too stuck, just go with your little separating tool and just kind of separate around the side. But that's your power, volume, flex buttons. That's out. Then you have your screen frame, and it's good to go. If you're doing a screen replacement, put it on, and you'll be all set. And that's how you do one on a Vortex HD65 Ultra. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments or need to see something else, just drop a comment and try to get back to you. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.